Okay, is she coming or?
Yeah, she's on her way. Sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Did you say she would be here in about 10 minutes or?
Yeah, she said.
Okay. Do you want to maybe try calling her and see where she's at?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, be a little bit crazy with her.
Oh, that's not her. I thought that was her.
Oh.
No, that's not her. She drives the white Mercedes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Infinity. You want to try calling her?
Yeah, she's coming.
How far away is she?
She's close to here.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Is the dog friendly with you or?
Yeah, recently he is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the beginning was very harsh, but now it's calm.
Yeah.
No barking, nothing. Yeah, he's very friendly with me.
Okay, so this is your house, not your daughter's house?
Yeah,
is that what I understand?
It's actually my son's house, and I live here with my daughter.
I see. Okay. Yeah, that's her.
She has a lot of temper, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's not your fault.
Hi there. Do I have till 5 o'clock?
Yeah, so I need to see all of your... What was that?
At 5 o'clock. Before
No.
5 o'clock, I'll come there.
No,
Yes.
the inspection's here at the house. It's not
Okay,
at
what's the
Animal
inspection?
Services. So I need to see your leash. I need to see your
You guys
muzzle.
don't even give me an appointment. You guys don't call me back. I went
we
to the
don't
animal
have to
shelter. I
give an
went to the
appointment.
animal control yesterday at 12 o'clock. I waited there for 1 hour until they were open. I did everything. I got the license. I got everything. He
Okay, so
served everything
I need
and we
to
called every
see...
Let me talk for a second.
I need to speak. You asked me a
No,
question
you guys
and
have
then
talked
I
too
needed
much.
to speak.
Because your report
So I
was
need
wrong.
to see
What you
your
guys wrote
muzzle.
was wrong.
I need to see
I have
your
everything,
leash.
yeah.
I need to see
I
your
have everything,
kennel.
yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay, then can you go get it?
I'm gonna get a cat over here. You can come inside. This is
Get the
house. You
what?
listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna bring the kennel outside for you.
So the kennel should be in the backyard, ground in.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so do you want to grab your other stuff? The muzzle, the leash, the insurance, the proof of training, all
I
that?
do everything, yeah. I have it right here. You want
Right there?
Yes.
I don't have to come inside. You can
Okay,
show it to me
here you
right
go.
here.
They took everything down and gave me a license.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
still
here you
need
go.
the muzzle and the leash.
No, they accused me of a wrong thing that my dog did.
It's okay.
They wrote a report without my
Okay,
being witness to
what
it.
is this? This is just a...
That is a certification for the vicious animal.
This is not that. This is not even from Animal Services.
Certification for Cameron, okay. There's the vaccinations.
Okay.
I have a freaking badge from them.
Yeah,
before.
I've seen
Yeah.
this. So I need to see
Here's
the
the
liability
vaccination.
insurance.
I don't like it here, and
And
let's go
the
somewhere else
training.
and talk about it because I don't want the neighbors. This is my parents' home, okay? You're
I
harassing my parents. I don't
I'm
live here.
not. I need to see
I don't live
all
here. We
of your
don't live
stuff.
here. Do you understand that? This is not our address.
Okay, can I see your liability insurance and
Yes,
the
I do have it,
muzzle
yes.
and the leash?
And I
Okay,
don't like
can you
this
get
because
that?
you're embarrassing my parents, and I'm going to go ahead and
It's okay with
no,
me.
I'm going to go ahead and call an attorney. Just watch. They have harassed us
fine.
so many times on a on a weekend. On the 4th of July, you guys are coming on a Sunday. Or before that, she's calling me. Why is she
don't know
calling
who
me
you're
when I have
talking
all
about.
the paperwork
Hold on.
already straightened up? For 30 days, I have time to do this. You don't keep on harassing my parents' home, okay? And talking to my dad. That's against everything. That's my property.
Okay, are you gonna get the
my
stuff?
dog is my property.
Are you
okay?
gonna
You
grab
don't talk
the
to
stuff?
anybody else about my dog. That's
Are
harassment.
you gonna get the stuff?
I'm gonna have to file a big complaint against
Fine, but I still need to see all this stuff.
What do you need to see?
The
Here's
liability
vaccination
insurance, ma'am.
The liability insurance on my phone. Here, look at it.
Okay.
Go call them.
We need a copy of that.
Well, then take it from my phone because I have the insurance.
I can't take anything from your
Well, this
phone.
is what it is. This is the liability number for the insurance number. You can go.
I
and
need to
call
see
them.
proof that the
That's the proof,
liability
yeah.
insurance is at least $100,000.
That's the proof. I don't have anything else. That's what they send me through email. They put a wrong report against my dog. I wasn't even able to practice being there and talk about my dog, and they wrote down that he was chasing the guy. He was not chasing the guy. The guy was right there, and I called him 3 times. Are you okay? Are you okay? And he got up. There was no blood, nothing. He got up and left. I had to take my dog inside. And then they wrote all this stuff about this guy. Whatever he saw, he did. I don't know what was true, what was wrong. He said he was chasing. My dog was chasing him. How can my dog be chasing him? Okay, I'll go and ask these people if they have a camera, a ring camera, so that it's going to be proof that my dog was not chasing anybody. My dog goes to the dog park twice a day. He's been trained for 3 weeks, boarding school, 6 months ago.
All right, ma'am, we're not going to argue the facts of the case because your dog has been deemed dangerous. And so I am here to follow up with the keeping restrictions.
Do you want to talk to 10 witnesses from the dog park?
No, I don't, ma'am. I want to look at the keeping restrictions. That's the only thing that I want to talk about.
She's the one that was always in charge, she said.
She's not here.
Then why didn't she return? Did somebody return my call yesterday? No.
No, because like I told you, she's not here. She can't
matter.
return your phone call when she's not
Aren't
here.
Aren't you substituting her?
So I don't have access to her voicemails.
Then how do you know that I called? That I did all that work?
That's not relevant, ma'am.
What do you mean it's
What's
not
relevant
relevant?
is that today is the day of your inspection.
Yesterday and told them to
okay, if you're not going to be cooperative and show me the keeping
see what I'm
restrictions,
saying?
then
You
we
don't
will take
understand what I'm
possession of the
talking
dog.
about.
I'm not going to keep going around in circles with you, ma'am.
You kidding me? This is fucking ridiculous, seriously. My proof oh jeez, people kidding me. Putting us through all this shit. Unbelievable. Top of that, this is not our okay, I'll have to go and read all of our laws and everything, California law, and contact my attorney and see what he's gonna say to this. And like nobody has a job, right? Nobody has a schedule, so I leave everybody and just come here without nobody telling me anything 10 minutes before that.
Sorry, can you schedule another time for inspection? Just give her some time.
No.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can you reschedule the inspection?
Unfortunately not. It's due today. So we can't go past that, otherwise it's in violation. Yeah.
That's how they work, of Timpani. There you go, this is the code we got coverage. There's a number, policy number, you can go ahead and take down the policy number for the insurance.
No, you need to show me where it says that your liability is at least $100,000. I'm not going to call them. That's not my responsibility.
I can't do that. That's what I talked to them 3 days ago about.
You're already in violation there, ma'am.
What do you mean in violation. How am I supposed to know what the coverage is? They
So it's your responsibility to make sure that the liability insurance is at least $100,000.
It's the policy.
That doesn't show me that the insurance is $100,000. That's not my responsibility, man. That's your responsibility.
Okay. So they can talk to you. I'm going to call them right now.
Do you have your proof of training and all the other things as well?
Yeah, it's not done yet. They said training until it's done.
I know, but we need to see confirmation of the appointment.
It is, yeah, right here. This is a training I'm supposed to take him on Monday. This is an appointment. They said they don't have anything else. They're going to go ahead and contact them. This is the place.
This doesn't show me that he has an appointment. This just is your information.
It's registered, though.
Okay, do you have proof of that?
That's what they say. This is what they gave me, a copy.
Okay, well, I need to see proof that he signed up for this.
Well, this is the sign-up sheet.
This doesn't show me that you have an appointment.
Do you want me to call everybody so you can talk to them?
Because this is what we need, is confirmation. That is not confirmation. Alright, do you want to show me the leash and the muzzle and the kennel in the meantime? Do you want us to go through the side? What did she say? I didn't hear what she said.
She asked me, yeah, the dog is...
So in theory, if she had all this stuff, would that be meeting the requirements?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think she has all the stuff, but...
I don't think she does either. Sounds like she doesn't even have the kennel, so...
Probably like in a box where they have it. It's not put together.
It has to be grounded and everything, so there's no way you're going to get that done. So
if they... Just curious, if we take the dog and then they... Afterwards, you all that stuff, they get the dog back?
and return the dog, or... Because technically being in violation is a misdemeanor, and we can just...
Let's go this way.
Okay.
They have nothing to do with it. You're coming with their residence and I don't need to live with yours. This is ridiculous. There you go. There's a sign.
The dog is inside the house, right?
He's in the garage. The dog doesn't do anything. You want me to take him out and see? He's going to bite you out. He doesn't touch anything. Unless the guy probably hit him or something. No way my dog get a
Can you show us where your kennel is?
What do you mean a kennel?
You have to have a ground-in kennel in your backyard.
No, said it on this.
Yeah.
I looked at everything.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
I have additional paperwork that
I don't
can
have
show you.
additional paperwork. This is all I have.
I'm not saying you have additional paperwork, ma'am.
I don't. This is all I have for what I needed to do. This is what I did. Everything that was on this paperwork.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it for you.
No, that's glass, okay?
So, closure described.
What is it? Dangerous animal should be securely in enclosure and described. I don't know.
So in this subsection,
I
have it printed out. I can get it for you.
I didn't have that.
There is specifications for a kennel that you have to have in the backyard.
I don't see that here.
It has to be ground in.
What do you mean grounded? Like what?
Ground in means it's secured to the ground.
Okay.
So,
how
like,
is
your
it gonna
dog
be
can't
secured?
dig under it or flip it over.
So how am I going to secure a candle in the ground? Just dig it? And then
Yeah,
put
like with stakes.
soil on top of it or something?
You don't put soil on it. You get, like, stakes or something into
I
the
don't
ground.
know. I didn't tell me, Kennel.
Yes. I'm trying to get in contact with you.
I did. I
We
sent
even
her a
tried to
message.
come here on Wednesday to make sure that you
But
had
came
everything
at a
ready
time
to
where I
go.
was taking a nap. I was at work all day.
Okay. So
You
unfortunately,
guys didn't
ma'am,
tell me anything.
unfortunately, you don't have everything together.
What do you want me
So,
to do? There's no
can I please
description
speak,
saying-
ma'am?
I understand, but there's no description saying it counts.
Okay, so at this point in time, we're going to have to take possession of the dog, and he's going to have to go to the shelter. From that point on, give you more time, but technically you are in violation of the keeping restrictions. So,
What do you mean violation? I just finished everything yesterday.
you don't even have the kennel, ma'am. You don't have
How
proof
do
of your
you- how would you
training,
say
of the
kennel?
insurance.
There's nothing here stating this. There's supposed
Okay,
to be
so
kennel.
I'm not going to keep arguing with you,
How am I
ma'am.
gonna know there's a kennel? I went through all this.
You obviously didn't see the enclosure part.
Where does it say kennel here?
It's in the enclosure.
I don't know.
Right there.
Where's the enclosure?
Right here, ma'am.
Where does it say
Just-
kennel?
Enclosure described in the section.
But where is
That's
the
the
kennel
kennel.
saying kennel? Where? I don't see anything saying that he's supposed
All
to be.
right, ma'am. I'm not going to continue to argue with you.
But
Unfortunately,
I'm
this
just
is how
saying
we're.
to you. It doesn't say
I am.
it.
I'm hearing
am I
what you're
supposed to do?
saying, ma'am. But at this point in time, you don't have everything that you need to have.
What
This
do you
was
mean?
supposed to be
I was
due
not aware
today.
of that. It's not stated to me.
Okay,
I
so-
cannot read it right.
So we need you to go get the dog and load him onto the
I
vehicle.
can't. Not
So
my dog. I can't take my dog. I did everything I could. You're telling me I cannot. Look at that. It doesn't even say kennel. I
Ma'am,
went all over the
this
last
is
2
why
weeks
we
to get
came
it
here
signed
on
up and
Wednesday to
everything.
try and talk to you and help you and make sure that you had everything together, but you
I
blew us
do
off.
have everything together. I'm working.
Okay.
I'm an individual. I work 48 hours a week. I did sign up for everything at the animal shelter and animal control. What are you talking about? I messaged her yesterday. I messaged her this morning. What am I supposed to do? Nobody got back to me yesterday even. They called her. They left her a message.
I told you she's not here, ma'am.
So how am I going to know? What's wrong?
You
what
should
is
have
my
talked
fault?
to her over the phone over the past month,
Listen, what's
and you
my
should have
fault?
been
Past
cooperative
months?
with us on
It hasn't
Wednesday.
been months.
I said this
I had
past
30
month,
days. That's
not
what this
months.
application said.
Yeah, today's the 30
That's
days.
what I'm saying. I had 30 days.
Yeah,
That's why
today
I
is
did it
30
all. I
days.
finished everything yesterday.
Okay, we need you to go get the dog, ma'am, so that this does not escalate further. Okay?
What are you talking about? What are you going to do with my dog?
I just told you we're going to take him to the animal shelter, and then
What
from
shelter?
there, the Elk Grove Animal Shelter. There's only one shelter here in Elk Grove.
When is she coming back?
She will be here on Monday.
Why isn't she here? She's the one
Because she
that
doesn't work
did the
every
report and
single day.
everything.
She doesn't work
You
here
guys
every day,
didn't
ma'am.
even take care of what I stated on my email. She didn't even probably read that. to
Ma'am,
the
I can't
report.
speak to that.
That's just
I was not
terrible.
there.
This is horrible.
I understand, and I'm sorry for that, but unfortunately,
And the
this
guy
is what we
told me-
have to do.
My dog? That he's a freaking vicious animal?
It's
He's
not
never-
vicious, it's dangerous.
He has never bitten anybody. Not
Okay.
even a small dogs in the dog park. He would just...
We're not going to argue with you, ma'am.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
the proof. I can show you how he's around children.
I
how
don't
he's
want to
around-
see proof. That's not
And
going to
then you
change
have somebody
anything.
that has no evidence. Nothing. Nobody has seen him. It tells me that behind my car.
Okay, we
Walking
need
right
you to
next
go
to
get
our
the
house?
dog, ma'am. We need you to go get the dog for us.
Where can I pick him up?
So, like I said, on Monday, I will send
So
her
you're
an
gonna
email
keep him
letting
till
her
Monday?
know, at least until Monday,
Where
but
is
it's
he going to
up.
be kept?
I just told you the Elk Grove Animal Shelter
How is he going to be kept?
in a kennel.
How big of a kennel?
I don't know the exact dimensions,
know.
but it's a large indoor and outdoor. I don't have that for you, ma'am.
That's too bad. That's my dog. That's my property.
Okay, well, unfortunately, you're going to have to go get the dog
Okay, I can go drive
and
him
load
there.
him
I
onto...
would like to drive him there. I don't want you guys to get him.
You can load him onto the vehicle,
Yeah,
but
I'm
we're not
driving
going to
him
have
there.
you drive him
Why not? I have till 5 o'clock to
because
get this done.
we need you to load the dog onto the vehicle, okay?
Why
We're not
would I do that?
going to keep going in circles.
Yeah, but it's not 5 o'clock yet.
Ma'am,
still
you
have
are
the right to
not
do-
going to get a ground and kennel in this backyard by
So
5
what
o'clock.
do I know? What do you know? I can do that. Yes. Within an hour. You think you can't do that? Yes, you can.
I know you can't do that, ma'am. So can you please go get the dog and load him onto the vehicle?
That's not your decision. It's still 5 o'clock, ma'am. I have to 5
It
o'clock
actually
to
is my decision.
I can go and take him till 5 o'clock to the shelter if I wanted to.
No,
Yes.
that's not an option. I'm telling you
I
right
don't
now.
have any appointments. You guys didn't call me. You guys didn't prepare.
I don't have to. It even says in the paperwork that I can stop by for random inspections.
So you're not home. If your dog was about to, if you're not home, it's okay. You would agree with that? Oh yeah, take my dog without them calling you and letting you know at least 15-20 minutes beforehand.
Okay, ma'am, this is on you for not having everything together. It's not on me.
Together already.
So we need you to go get the dog. We need you to go get the dog. We're not going to keep arguing with you. Okay?
This is just horrible. This is.
We need you to get the dog. No more arguing. Please go inside and get the dog.
So you're telling me that I don't have till 5 o'clock, right?
I'm telling you to go get the dog, ma'am.
The dog for what? He's not ready yet. It's not 5 o'clock yet. I can go ahead and take him to the animal control. I'm not going to have you guys mistreat him like that. No. I want to take him myself. I can do that. And then tomorrow we're going to put a cattle in there and that's it. Then I'll bring him back.
No.
Yes. That's what's going to happen.
No, ma'am.
What do you mean no?
I'm telling you no, that's not what we're going to do.
What are you going to do?
So we need you to go get the dog so that we can load him onto the vehicle.
You tell me what you're going to do with my dog until Monday.
I just told you we're going to keep him in a kennel at the Elk Grove Animal
I
Shelter.
don't know what the kennel looks like. I have to go look at it.
Well, you can follow us and take a look at it when we get there.
But I'm going to put him in my car. I have till 5 o'clock.
No, we need to transport him,
Do you want him to
ma'am.
be calm? Because he can sniff you guys already. He can sniff people that are not happy with him or they don't like him. That's why he always barks when you guys are around. He doesn't bark when anybody else comes by the door. Guess what? Because he knows he's disturbed. He was once, twice. She came 3 times to my home. This is not my home. This is my parents' home.
So, man, how about you make it easier on the dog and you get the dog and load it up?
That's what I'm saying. Leave me alone.
No,
Leave
but
my
then
dog
load it
alone.
up into my partner's van.
That's what I'm saying. Leave my dog alone.
No, you have to just go get it.
You want to go get him? Go. If he bites you, are you going to be okay with it? Inside our house?
How about you just go get it so it doesn't get to that? Okay.
Inside a house. What are you going to charge me with if he bites you? Inside the house. Because this is his zone. You know, I mean, come on, you guys are cops. You've trained canines.
How about you just make it easiest for everybody?
I am. I told her. I'm going to go take him because he's afraid.
Okay, how about you load him up into our van and then my partner will transport him. Okay, she's a professional. She's not going to mistreat the dog.
I'm going to go with her. I'm going to see exactly where he is.
The animal shelter is nicer than our locker room, okay? It's a
Yeah, but why would you guys do this to somebody that, I mean, has no record, no nothing, and you are listening to somebody else's testimony when there's no proof? This is ridiculous. My dog has all sorts of proof, okay? He's been around strangers, he's been around people, we were walking around the neighborhood, and suddenly somebody comes along and tells you that. And then on top of that, I don't see nothing when I call them, they don't even answer my messages. This is horrible. On top of that, you are guys giving my parents headaches and her too, you know? Now, they're all under pressure too. Not just me. You guys don't cause this to me, but even my family. This is horrible.
And the good news is everything that the city has told you to get is easily obtainable. Okay?
I did everything.
Well, once you obtain the proof of it, hold on, ma'am, I've heard you. I know you have papers, okay? Like my partner said, you don't have the proof of the training schedule.
How does it say?
Okay, hold on. You don't have the proof of the training schedule. You don't have the liability that's required.
I told him to.
Okay, well that's incumbent upon you to provide it. I get it as we requested. Okay,
I will. Yeah,
so
but
the 30 days has expired. Okay,
it hasn't
it
expired
doesn't have to get to this level. Okay, this happens. I'm not going to say a lot, but it happens to people. They get their, whatever happens, they accumulate what they need, and the city says, "Cool, you have met the requirements. Good day."
So what if my dog doesn't live here? What are you guys going to do? He doesn't live here. We don't live here. Okay. This is my parents' property.
Okay, well we're here.
So what's going to happen? So are we supposed to leave to our property? Are we supposed to go to our home?
We're not here for you. We're here for the dog.
No, I'm just saying.
You can do whatever you want. Once we have the dog, you can do whatever you want.
No, I'm just saying. If he doesn't live in Elk Grove area, what are you going to do? Take him still because he has been here in Elk Grove? That's not the law in Sacramento, is it?
Well, I'm pretty sure my partner's well versed in the animal law. Okay.
So what is it?
What's up?
What's
Does
the
the dog
law?
not live here?
In Sacramento, yeah.
So where does the dog live? Where do you live? Okay.
So that's
So
our address. This is my parents'
So
address.
why was the dog here?
Because we're visiting here.
So the dog stays here?
Yes, sometimes. Not all the time, just a visitor.
Okay, well, then this house is not adequate, and
Okay.
you don't have the requirements for the dog, not the house, because the liability covers the dog. Okay?
Yes, of course.
So you don't have what we need, so can you please look at the dog? And we're not going to keep going in circles with
No,
you,
no,
okay?
no, listen to me. You're
No, I've been
just changing the
listening this whole time.
subject.
No, I'm not. Okay,
You're
we
saying
can
that
talk about
it's
the whole
not,
time.
but if my dog doesn't live in Elk Grove, how are you gonna detain my dog? How are you gonna take him?
Okay, well, we work in the county of Sacramento, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a Sacramento County, but not Elk Grove.
Okay.
Guidelines.
Okay. All right. Do you have the stuff, yes or no? The
Huh?
answer is no. You don't have the stuff that we need.
What
Okay.
stuff? I told her. I have everything,
No.
but look at
You haven't
this.
showed us anything.
Look at this writing. I didn't know. If I knew that was a kennel, I would have put it in.
Okay, well, like you said, have you ever signed a contract before for work?
I did, but do you
Are you
understand there's nothing
responsible? Are you
saying?
responsible for the stuff in the contract when you sign something?
I do, but
Yes.
does it say anything about a kennel here?
Okay, it's incumbent upon you to have the requirements. You don't have the
But
stuff.
you're telling me something I'm not aware of. That's
Okay,
not
well,
on
I'm
this.
saying you should have been aware of that.
That's not on the sheet that they gave me.
Okay.
The court gave
Ma'am,
me.
are you going to get the dog, yes or no?
So you're telling you cannot tell me that this is
There's,
wrong, right?
there's flexibility.
nothing
There's
saying
no
that.
flexibility right now. Okay, the dog is coming to the shelter. Okay, it's your choice in regards to getting the dog and just making this as painless as possible. I'm sorry, I have dogs. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to give yourself.
Do you know what kind of dog I have?
No, I've never seen a dog.
God's up there watching all of you, you know? Or whoever wrote the report. Because he has no intentions of anything harming anybody.
Perfect. And this should be
Unless he probably hit him, because I didn't see that.
Okay.
There's no way my dog could have attacked anybody right in front of the house.
So then
We
the
have
good news-
neighbors all over the place.
Yeah, the good news is that that's true. Then as long as you get the stuff that you need, and
Yeah, and then
Officer
what
Ronde,
am I
that's the
going to
thing.
do with all that stuff? Accusations, yeah. I'm going to take it up to the
Resolve it
higher
with
court.
Okay, perfect. You can do that.
Yes.
That's fine. You're allowed to do.
And being arrested here, yes, I will.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Can you get the dog?
So when can I pick up my dog?
That's gonna be. Okay.
Where is
I'm
she?
not in charge of that.
When is she
I don't
going to
know.
call me?
I don't know. I'm not her.
How am I going to know? I need to know. That's my kid.
Okay.
I need to know how my dog is doing.
Your dog's gonna be fine.
No,
Okay.
if I prove you guys wrong and do it by that time, by tomorrow, by Sunday,
Then good for you. Then
then
perfect.
I'm going to go pick up my dog.
Then work it out. Once you have all the stuff you need, you can work it out.
So when can I contact her then? When is she
She's
going to be
back on Monday.
available? I don't want my dog there till Monday.
Okay. Well, at this point, it's not. It's.
So what do you
becoming
mean
less
if she's not there
choice.
till Monday? Since she came in substitute of her and you guys came with her,
Sure.
can I go ahead and talk to you guys then? Since
not gonna
I'm
be
going
here
to put
Sunday.
everything down on Sunday or Saturday,
Okay. So if
Can-
you
can
get
you come
everything
back?
done that
Yeah.
you need, then that's cool. Contact
Okay.
them on Monday.
then I'm
All
going
right?
to contact you. No, not
Perfect.
Monday. I'm talking about
Then call them Sunday.
tomorrow.
Cool. If you have everything you need, call them
No,
Sunday. That
no,
works.
tomorrow, Saturday.
Okay, even better. If you get everything you need,
Okay.
then give them a call. Okay,
That's it.
I'm not going to guarantee they're going to give you the dog back.
Why
but-
not?
Because it's not my case. I'm not an animal control
But
officer.
that's the guidelines. If I have everything proven.
Okay. Then just do your best to get it, okay? But at this point,
Yeah,
you need
but
the
I
dog.
would like to reassurance that this is what's going to
And I'm
happen.
not in authority to give you any sort of reassurance, but I can tell you that.
But
I'm in
isn't there
authority to give you
guidelines
the
for the
dog.
outgrowth that's supposed to be,
Right,
the
which you're not,
guidelines
which
that
you're
you
not
said?
meeting, right?
But am I meeting them right now? It's 3:50.
No, you're not. You haven't
No,
produced
I
one
have
thing.
till
in
5 o'clock.
You haven't even shown us a leash that you need.
I have the leash upstairs. That's not something really abstract to show you. That's something simple that I've put on my dog every day. I'm talking about the other things that weren't
Right.
stated on this. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not
Right.
talking about the leash
So-
or the muscle.
My partner here has asked you multiple times for proof of that stuff. You failed to do that, okay?
What do
That's
you
fine.
mean? I have the number to
Ma'am,
the
are you getting the
insurance.
dog, yes or no?
Don't
At
I
this
have...
point, I don't have
No,
4
I
hours
understand
to
you,
here.
but don't I have an insurance policy here?
You have it. There doesn't specify the coverage on it.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you guys are supposed to talk to the people.
No, we're not.
It's
You aren't.
$100 insurance policy. Do you know that? For a dog?
You've told me that.
That's way more coverage than ever. 90% of coverage of
Okay.
everything.
And like my partner said, it was your responsibility to show
I
us
did
the dollar
everything.
amount, the coverage amount.
What do
which
you mean?
have
They
not
don't have a dollar amount on them, the insurance policies. No, not for dogs, not for pets. I just checked with them
Okay, well, then why would the city
a
require
couple of days
it?
ago. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
I don't even know if the city's
Are
right,
you getting the
what
dog,
they're
yes or no? Because if you fail to uphold or give us the dog, You are in violation of the order, which is a misdemeanor. Okay? Do you want to make this a criminal matter? No, you
No,
don't.
I'm just saying, if my dog doesn't have a residence of here, how are you going to take my dog away?
Okay, well, it's for the dog.
What do you
Okay?
mean for the dog?
We're here for the dog, not the house. Okay?
The dog?
Now, if you want to get in trouble too, that's pretty silly over this.
No, I'm not getting
Okay,
in
so you can
trouble,
be-
but I'm just telling you
So
guys.
you
guys
can be
have to
an
be
adult
reasonable.
about this.
I am
and
an
get it.
adult. You guys need to be an adult too.
I am.
To
I'm
understand
telling you,
that there's nothing saying here at Cattle.
Okay. We're past that.
So what?
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
That you need
I
to get the
cannot
dog
read
for us.
anything. That there's nothing saying about a cattle.
No, I'm saying you need the dog. Okay?
And now you're accusing me of doing something that I've not known I'm supposed to do here.
All I'm saying is you need the dog, man. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Okay?
So if I get everything done by tomorrow, I'm going to pick up my dog, right? If they approve everything, yes.
If you have everything
I don't
you
have
need,
to wait
talk
till
to-
Monday, right?
If you get everything
Okay.
you need, then that's not up to me. I have to go to the animal shelter or something like we have, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Where is it going to be? Animal shelter in Elk Grove?
It's an Elk Grove.
Okay, I'm going to follow you guys, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get my dog, but I'm just going to tell you guys. This is going to be a big, huge case for you guys, okay?
Perfect.
So whatever you
Big
did,
case for you.
I'm not accusing
Mom's
you
not
two,
on it.
but I'm going to... She knows. She is. She can know something wrong and will report the wrong time.
Okay.
That's correct.
Huh?
Terrible. Terrible.
Where are we going? We going to that?
What?
Where are we going? Is that the leash? You think on the same thing?
I honestly have no idea.
So
What
what's
is
the...
What's the what?
Is that a leash? Yeah. Is that a leash?
I don't know what that is.
Is this your leash, ma'am?
Yeah.
Perfect. There you are. Did this pay back to me not getting those ostriches that one time, or what?
Where's the car?
Right here.
You can park it right here. My dog is going to park because he doesn't know you guys. So, yes.
Okay, I can pull it up for you.
Perfect. You're back there, right? Yeah. I see there's none going on. What's that?
That's how Alicia shows us all lunch for this.
I'm guessing she lives in an apartment. Can't keep a dog. So she's here.
This has been the address that she has utilized the whole time. This is the first time I've heard she doesn't live here.
Oh.
We come here, I mean, been
Didn't
here.
Dad say she lives here?
What was that?
Your dad said she lives here, right?
Yeah, we've been here like 5 times and she's been here, you know, so I don't know what to say about that. She doesn't live here. How's training going? Good.
Still here.
Yeah. Didn't fail out yet.
You you guys hiring anybody soon, or is it just you guys still?
We have a new guy that's from county. He was supposed to start in July, and now I think he's starting in like middle of August. And then they just opened up the hiring again, so we'll see. We just have a hard time even having good people in the interviews and stuff, so.
Sure.
What?
Before fall.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is so hot right here, oh my god. What was that? I'm sorry? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Get you soon?
Close the kennel, ma'am. No, the clear one. Ma'am. Lift up. On the metal part. On the metal part. You got broken skin?
Yeah.
All right. Well, ma'am, he bit this officer.
Yeah.
Now.
Right here, ma'am.
Because I
No,
told
this
you
is-
guys, let me take him
You
myself.
did not
Okay,
have control
no,
of
you
the
have control
dog.
of your
Let
dog.
me take him
All right,
myself.
All right. You can call.
You guys didn't
Get all your
tell
stuff,
me.
okay?